In today's video, we try and answer the question, can you build an app in a day and sell it the same day? So here is our kitchen designer. Let me tell you, my cold calling skills aren't great.
I don't know. Doesn't feel right to me. Feels like.
If anything to me.
All right, let's do it, bro. Pick up the phone.
Do you want to hang up?
I'm currently in the middle of stuff at the minute, mate. Just send us an email over.
If it brings you one more spray per month, then paying like £150 a month wouldn't be crazy.
I was going to say between 100 and £100 a
Yeah.
month.
I'm just thinking this is the easiest value sell I've ever heard of in
Yeah.
my life. I think you would have a multiple thousand MRR business really quickly.
I mean, have a play around with it first, see how advanced you could get it,
Yeah.
and then we can maybe have another chat.
And before we jump in, I'm pumped to be partnering with Pat Walls from Starter Story. We've put together a 4 apps in 4 weeks bootcamp. Check out the link in the description and more info in the video. Hello team, welcome back to 30 apps in 30 days. Today is day 30. Wow, can you believe it? We actually made it. 30 apps, 28 if we take away our 2 forfeits. Today's video is a bit different. We breeze through the build and we actually pick up the phone and start calling businesses to see if they'd actually buy what we're building. And let me tell you, my cold calling skills aren't great. So if you want to watch me suffer, be sure to stick around. We're about to drop in mid-build. For some context here, I took our Nano Banana wrap from the other day. We cloned it and we started building because we had to start dialing before people went home from their jobs. So let's jump straight into the video. Basically what we've done is we've cloned our cursor salon from the other day and we're using that as the base for this kitchen project because we've got Nano Banana set up and everything. So like I said in yesterday's video, no bonus points for setting up, but if you do want to see how we've done that, we've done a bunch of projects in the past with Nano Banana running through how we set up. So go and watch this Nano Banana speed build, check that out. But for now we're just using this and here we are prompting. So can you make a new page called kitchen, where the idea is we have a central image of a kitchen and it's basically like an AI editor. I added this image, so let's use it as a placeholder. Image should be central, then either side we should have some options. Important, use shad and empty and use JTN blocks to create the UI. And then we'll do a bit of a plan mode. So let's see how that does. Again, I'm scrambling today because I want to get this up within the next hour or two so we can actually start calling some people, start getting some feedback. And I think when we call, I think what we're going to do is more of a, hey, we're calling you up, we're interrupting your day. Yes, we've got something cool here. You're going to want to see. What I'd love to do is send them to a demo page and then they can see it and be like, yo, this is either cool, or they might say, this is complete rubbish. I don't want anything. Please don't ever call me again, which is fine, which shows validation. So we're actually getting validation on day one, which is why this is cool. I think the CTA is going to be not a hard sell, but it's going to be like, do you want me to send over a full demo of how you could use this, or like a full demo of uploading an image and then doing it? And then we'll either get a no, I'm not interested, or B, yes, please send it over, I'd like to have a look. And I know it's not like we're not doing a one call close, or we're not generating revenue right now, but if we had spent more time on this, say we spent a week on it or a month, we could then deploy this same kind of strategy, calling up the businesses, figuring out their reception. Is it something they'd be interested in at all, or completely not? Because I tell you what, if I called up the businesses and tried selling them a website, they're probably not going to be interested at all. But this is something that could really help out their sales process. But anyway, let's get this. I haven't actually been looking at this at all. We're still in plan mode. But yeah, lots of waffling. Let me get this up so you can see what's going on here and then we can chat. Okay, so we have got a pretty sweet plan. Create a kitchen page. We'll get the JTN stuff, page structure. Cool. Kitchen editor component. Nice. Color selection, cabinet handle options, countertop materials, extra, AI generation, add user experience features. Looks pretty good to me. Let's give it a once over. Are you happy? Once you're happy, crack on. All the best. We'll do bypass permissions here, shift tab, and let that rip. Okay, so what I'm gonna do as well is get my sales call scripts ready. So I'm just gonna dump here and say, hey, I'm working on a kitchen AI tool that kitchen remodelers, kitchen companies, kitchen resprayers can use in their sales process, or for lead generation, or for they can send it to customers perhaps.
A few moments later.
So yeah, that's kind of what I got. What are you thinking? Yeah, I like that. We're not charging anything right now. We just want some feedback from pros like you. We're seeking feedback rather than selling. And yeah, the app will be ready to wow them. Okay team, here we are. We're on the final descent now. So let's go over to our site. We've been doing a bit of vibe design in here. So here is our kitchen designer. So I think it looks quite clean. I think maybe we'll get a better picture here, but none of this is functional yet. So what I'd like to do is send this once we're on the call, and we really don't have much time. We've got this features coming soon. So for now, what would be cool is if they can change these options and basically see real time how that looks. And basically I'll be able to say you'll be able to upload your own image and have this functionality and see if they're interested. Okay, so we've got Nano Banana working, right? Pre-generate the options so that the end user for the demo can just click around and get near instant updates. Let's go to plan mode and then we'll get it deployed. Let's find a quick domain name if we can. Kitch. And I know I do have my domain name tool, but AI.eat, that's pretty cool. AI Kitchens. Who's got AI Kitchens? Who's got that? $12.99 for sale. That's niche. That's a niche domain, isn't it? It's not actually available. AI Kitchen. AIKitchens.co.uk. AIKitchen.uk. Thinking. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. So create script to generate update editor component. Okay, let's send it. I don't have domain name, but let's get the repo set up anyway. And let's get Flo on the call. We're going to be doing some cold calls today with Flo. You might remember him from our sales training episode.
Cool. I'm pumped, bro. How we looking?
We're looking pretty good. Let me show you. I'm just generating the preset images. I'm using that kitchen that you sent me on WhatsApp, which isn't like a super crispy kitchen, but it's a pretty bog standard kitchen, so maybe it's a good thing, man.
I'd argue that you don't necessarily need it to be like a super crispy kitchen, right? The whole point is that you want to see like a tired, boring kitchen.
Yeah. What are you thinking then? What's your script? What's your game plan?
I think I'm just gonna raw dog it, bro. See how it goes. But I think the best play is just to be like super, super honest. So I might be like, "Hello, mate. You're right. Have you got?" I might no. Have you got a couple minutes to chat? Like, look, I've been building this tool for guys like yourself, and I think I'd really love for you to take a look at it because I think it'd be really good for your business. And I'll be like, "Oh yeah," and they'd be like, "Yeah." Basically, what it does is I've built an AI tool, which means that if someone can come onto your website and drop a picture of their kitchen and then just instantly see what their kitchen could look like once they've done respraying it. I'd be like, look, I'm not very good at explaining it and I'm not trying to do any sales here. I'd love you to jump on this link and just have a look at it. Tell me what you think. They jump on, have a look. And
what I could have on there is a book a demo button, which, because then on the call we'd be like, look, we'd love for you to try it out at no cost or whatever. If you punch your email, if you see where it says book a demo or whatever, punch in your email and then we can get back to you. Or I don't know. It's ready for rollout. Like it will be within we're looking like the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Do you want me to let you know and we can run through it? Then they're like, nah. And I think what's cool is that if we get 10 no's and like rejections, then it's, you know what? This is like a pretty sick way to save yourself months from building a tool because no one wants it. They might be like, no, we got all that rendering shit set up, mate. Yeah.
That's it.
So share that. Have a look.
Yeah.
So they'll start off. I don't know what I'll make the default. The default should just be whatever. Reset, maybe. I don't know. So you can go through here: white, green, marble, granite. It's pretty.
Oh, beautiful, mate. Yeah, fucking lovely. What would be great is if you could. I think the first screen for people to get the experience should be the naff shit kitchen.
Yeah.
And then it should be like, and there should be I would love a little generation spinner so that people know. All right, bro, we're getting some good numbers here. Yeah. But we got to start calling soon.
Short loading state of 1 second between each chain. Blue with marble is broken. And a black granite's horrible. But at this point, we were having a bunch of deployment issues. So I was saying to Flo, I think we just need to go in without any demo.
I really don't think it's worth it. What we're going to do, hey, we've built a tool that allows you to preview kitchens. Oh, sick. What does it look like? Oh, I can't tell. I can't show you.
I'll just say, yeah, we'll send you a demo. Is that something you're interested in?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Doesn't feel right to me. Feels like.
If anything, to me. No boy, no, bro. No boy, no. No boy, no.
What do you think is going wrong?
I don't know. I had some weird issues with deployment yesterday, but that should be running. Hold on. Maybe that is why. No, brother. No boy, no. I don't know. I can't get this deployment working, and why the fuck is it not working, bro? I'm literally not getting anything here. All right,
let's do it, bro. Pick up the phone.
Yeah, let's go, bro. I'm just gonna call this kitchen co.
All right, we'll call until 5:30, right?
Yeah, go on. 1 for 1.
Yeah, you go first.
Oh,
Which
bro.
one are you calling? Good luck, bro.
Before we jump into this cold call session, which by the way is good viewing because my first call did not go well, I'm super pumped to be collaborating with Pat Walls from Starter Story on the AI Builder Bootcamp. When I started 30 apps in 30 days, I heard from a lot of people that they wanted to do something similar. So we've been working super hard behind the scenes to put together something sweet. So if you're like me and you're building demos with different tools, you're jumping around, you might build something up you're excited about, but then you lose interest and jump onto the next shiny thing. That was me. That's why I did 30 apps in 30 days. And that's why you should join 4 apps in 4 weeks, because by the end of the cohort, you're going to have more apps shipped than maybe you've ever shipped before. And as I say in my video, shipping is always rewarded. Putting things out there, getting the wheels spinning, getting momentum and confidence are super valuable as a builder. And by having those skills to get something out quickly, you can then start selling, you can start marketing, you can launch a product hunt, you can speak to users about it, get feedback, and really start to build something up. We're launching in a couple of weeks, and Starter Story have given me a discount to share with you guys that gives you $150 off. So link is in the description, go and check it out. This isn't a tutorial on how to build apps with Lovable or Cursor. There's loads of stuff out there for that, and I have that on my own channel. This is about committing to the build, pushing through doubt, giving ourselves a timeline, keeping things simple and moving forward. We're going to be using the best stack I've found to build and ship quickly. We're going to be using all the new AI tech that's coming out. So I can't wait to kick this off, and it would be awesome to see you guys there. But let's get on with the rest of the video. Oh yeah, I'm calling from Brighton, but I'll be honest, this is actually a cold call. Would you give me 30 seconds or would you want to hang up? That's alright, no worries.
Oh, bro, denied. First one. All right, let me hit one. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, is this Berkshire Spraying Company?
Yeah?
Hi, mate. I'm calling for something that is totally unrelated to getting my kitchen sprayed, but I was just wondering if I could just speak to you for a second.
Yeah?
Basically, I don't work in kitchens. I don't do anything related to what you guys do, but I work in AI. I work in technology, and I've just built this really interesting little tool where people can upload a picture of their kitchen, and then you can basically say what you want the kitchen to look like, and it generates like a perfect image of what that kitchen would look like in like blue or green or that sort of thing. And I'm thinking it could be interesting for people like yourself to show your clients what their kitchens could look like.
Yeah, to be honest, I do very little these days, like, 'cause I do other things as well.
Got it.
Yeah, but yeah, to be honest, most people, they just pick the color of the paint and then that's it, really.
Okay. Yeah, no worries at all, mate.
No, you could WhatsApp it over. I'm not sure if that's possible. I could have a little look, but
Yeah, mate. I'll send you a WhatsApp with just like a little tool that you can play with, and then if you think it, I'm not charging. It's literally just a little project I'm working on.
yeah, okay.
Hiya. This is a bit of a strange call, but I'm calling from Brighton. I'm actually a software developer, and I'm building an app that kitchen companies can use to like model and style different kitchens. Would this be of any interest at all, or am I wasting your time?
I'm not entirely sure. What does it do exactly?
So it's using some of the new AI image generation models to basically restyle people's kitchen. So, you know, if you had a client come in, that you could upload their image and kind of do a few different style options. You could change the work surfaces, the colors of the cabinets, all that sort of stuff.
We do use our own design software, but if you'd like to send an email to our hello@thekitchenstore.co.uk email address, someone will take a look at it.
Okay, sweet. So I'll send over a demo. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Cheers. Bye.
Hi, is this Flawless Spray?
Yes, speaking.
Hiya, mate. I'm calling for something relatively unrelated to kitchen spraying, and I'm not looking to get my kitchen sprayed, but I'm working on a project that I think you might be interested in. Have you got a minute or two?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. So basically, I work in AI. I'm a software developer, and I've been working on this little project on the side. In a couple of seconds, a perfect image of what that kitchen looks like with spray.
I'm not gonna lie, what I have been using for like last 5 months, and now what I came across, some of the customers already done it themselves.
Okay.
They come to even visit, they're like, oh, we have this color. We decided ChatGPT show this, that's why, yeah. Because for me, I don't really show much. I just showed him the way like a couple of times for visualization.
Yeah.
And then they started like last customers, like I had them last month, I would say, meetings and how they're using ChatGPT themselves for that.
Oh, really? That's very interesting. Okay, so if I was to build like something that you could plug into your website, for example, for them to do it on your website, is that something that would be like interesting to you, or are you happy with where you're currently doing it?
I'm okay for now, to
Okay.
be honest, because I'm busy and booked up for now. Plus, I know like the web designer who does. I'm not sure how much she's in AI now because I haven't spoken to her because she like looks after the website.
Okay, yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, of course. Well, if you don't mind, I'll just send you the link on WhatsApp so you can have a look. I'd love to hear what you think. Interesting, bro. People already using it. That's very
Yeah,
interesting.
that does make sense, to be fair. That does make sense.
Cool. All right, bro. Dial. Let's go. I actually got a call back from the guy who didn't pick up. Should I call him?
If it just called, yeah, go for it, bro.
Yeah.
There's your 3.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, is this DT Sprays?
Hello, this is Jack from DC Spray Chat.
Hi, Jack. Hey, I'm calling. It's a bit of a weird one. I'm not looking to get my kitchen sprayed at all, but I'm working on an interesting project that I wanted to just speak to you about if you've got a minute.
Yeah, sure. I've got all day. I'm actually in Switzerland. I'm just relaxing today.
Oh, happy days. I can call you back when you're not on holiday.
It's fine, it's fine.
Okay, cool. Basically, I'm a software developer. I've got nothing to do with kitchens whatsoever, but I've built this little tool where you can basically customers can upload a picture of their kitchen and then they can select all the different most famous types of paint codes and then it just shows you what that kitchen
Yeah, is it?
it's really insane. It's really good.
It's something I'm definitely interested in straight off the back.
Okay.
The only issue is I've gone down this route before, and it's just that accuracy isn't because it needs to be spot on. It
Yeah.
can't be 2 or 3 shades lighter. It can't be darker because then obviously the customers aren't getting what they expect. Then it comes back on me, and then
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So if you've got confidence in its absolute accurate, obviously it's not going to be 100, 100, 100. But
Uh-huh.
it needs to be 98. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, what I'll do is because obviously I'm not in the industry, so it's hard for me to really know exactly how good it is. But what I can do is I can just WhatsApp you like the link of this is honestly just like a fun little project for me. So if I could just send you the link and then if you give me feedback, that'd be really useful.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been looking for this for ages, like for years, for different people, and no response. I'm just getting another call that I need to
All right,
answer.
mate.
Is that
All the best. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Bye.
There we go, brother. There we go.
There you go, mate. All right, make a call, bro.
All right, I'm going to do my last kitchen one, then I'll come over to the spraying side because we're having some conversations there.
Hello, Harvey Jones.
Hiya, I'm calling from Brighton. It's a bit of a strange call, actually. Do you have 30 seconds or are you super busy right now?
What was it regarding?
So I'm a software engineer and I don't actually work in kitchens at all, but I'm building some software where people can upload images and restyle their kitchen, restyle their counters, the colors, and like see their kitchens in a bunch of different styles. So you may have used ChatGPT for this, but it's like that, but way better. Is that of any interest to you at all?
Unfortunately, we're a chain, so whether it would be of interest to me or not doesn't really matter, if that makes sense, because everything goes through head office. You're welcome to try and contact them. I'm sure they've got like a contact number online or something to get through to them, but for us independently, it's just not really an option.
Okay, sweet. How do you do that now? Do you use your own rendering software?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, cool. Is that pretty solid?
No, it's all right. I don't use it that much though, so I don't really know.
Okay, sweet. So maybe if there's something that was much better, that would be of interest. But yeah, I can send that over to a main email or something. But thank you for your time anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Give it a go. You never know.
All right, cheers.
I'm not surprised, bro, that like proper kitchen refurbishment shops are using CAD.
But I think if someone comes in and they're like, "Oh, we've got a shit kitchen," and you sit down and you show them, you're like, "Oh, how about this?" Oh, like they would be like, "Yeah, like that. Oh, that looks well nice, doesn't it?" Like versus flat CAD.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
Hello.
Hi, it's a Surrey Spray.
Right, yeah.
Hi, mate. This is a bit of a strange call. I'm not looking to get my kitchen sprayed or anything like that, but I'm working on a little side project and I was just wanting to chat to you about it for a minute.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, basically, I'm a software engineer, so I've got absolutely nothing to do with kitchens. But basically, I've built this little side project where I was just interested from someone like yourself if you would use that sort of thing.
I have seen it. Pretty old chunk of colour palette.
Yeah.
And we might colour up that way, but yeah, I know exactly where you're coming. Good idea.
Yeah.
So what, you're a web designer? Or
Yeah. It shows me. It's unbelievably accurate. And I'm just thinking if I could build that sort of thing to put on your website or to let you show customers.
Because our website, we've had it running for about probably 7-8 years.
Yeah.
And look at some of the other websites that are a lot more modern.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, whereabouts are you?
I could just send you a WhatsApp with a link for you to have a look at. And if you could just tell me if you think that sort of thing would be valuable, that'd be really great.
Yeah.
Can I take your name, please, mate? All right, perfect, mate. My name's Flo. I'll send you a WhatsApp later today. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's all right. I'll have a look at it in the morning.
Beautiful.
And yeah, we'll go from there. But I know we definitely need to update our website a little bit. It's looking a little bit.
Yeah, I understand. Things are moving fast out there, so I totally get it.
Right, yeah. So the more information, then obviously the better it is.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, mate. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for chatting with me.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, that's cool. It's like I get a sense these guys like I know about it, they see about it, they hear about it, But yeah, they could use GPT, but then the color codes, like so I think making that
Yeah.
super easy.
I think they all feel this looming need to
Yeah.
update and be better, but they don't know where the fuck
And I
to
think
start. They're
this
driving
would
around.
be the same this would be the same thing if we called up any like small to mid-sized business, because no one is serving them. No one's serving them.
Very enthusiastic. Send link on.
Hold
Try
on.
to just play like that. I'm really curious. Like I'm building this side project.
Hello, is this Back Kitchens?
Yeah, it is.
Hi mate, I'm calling from Brighton. It's a bit of a strange call actually. I'm working on a project in AI within kitchens. Do you have 30 seconds to hear about it, or are you busy right now?
I'm currently in the middle of stuff at the minute, mate. Just send us an email over and then we can let you know.
Okay mate, nice one. Cheers.
Alright, cheers, bud.
Who was this? Is this off the CRM?
BA.
Completely finished.
Oh yeah, just calling. It's a bit of a strange call, but I work in software and AI, and I'm working on something within kitchen respraying. Is that being of interest to you at all?
You're doing what, sorry?
I'm working on an AI project. Basically, what I'm building an app where people can upload pictures of their kitchens and.
So what are you saying? That you can get a lot, what is it, a mock-up or?
Yes, it's an AI image generation tool. So the way that you'd use it.
Yeah, I shouldn't see why not. Yeah, some visuals obviously would work great.
Okay, nice. Well, what I can do is I can send you on WhatsApp or by email. I can send you a demo going through it. It's very early stage. Would be interested in any feedback and what you'd find useful.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, mate. Nice one, mate.
Get a phone number. Get a phone number. Get a phone number. Get a phone number.
Yes, please, mate. Cheers. Nice one. All right, mate. Thank you very much. Have a good rest of your day. Cheers.
Interesting, bro. Hello, mate. Is this kitchen spray?
It is, yeah.
Hey, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good. This is a bit of a strange one. I don't have a kitchen that needs respraying at all, but I just wanted to. Basically, I'm working on a little side project in your space, and I just wanted to just tell you about it for a minute and get your feedback if you had a minute.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Basically, I'm a software engineer, and I built this little tool. I was just thinking this sort of thing could be useful for people like yourself.
Definitely, yeah. I actually, so my brother-in-law, like, he does like events and stuff, as in like slides and like for corporate events. And I actually asked him, I was like, oh, it'd be such a good idea if you could just. I basically got him to do it on Photoshop, where I just sent him the picture of their kitchen
Right.
and said, could you make it look roughly like Farron Ball something?
Oh.
And he did, and it was like. But then I was like, it took him so long to do it, like I couldn't do that for every client for free, if that makes sense.
Yeah. This literally, because we're using AI, it takes about 5 to 10 seconds. And I'm not an expert, so I can't really tell if the colors feel accurate, that sort of thing. But maybe what I could do is, if I can reach you on WhatsApp, I could send you a link. And then if you could just,
Obviously, I know pretty much every colour that people go for.
Yeah.
They all choose different ones, but like the top, say, 10 of Farron or the top other brands and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And I could even, what would be quite good for you, if you wanted to use it for market research, you could look on my Instagram.
oh yeah,
Because I put the colours on the page.
yeah.
You could basically do like a CAD drawing or do the design, and then I could say this colour is Farron Ball black. I think that would actually work quite well, because at the moment we have, they come through, however they come through normally through the website. We have to do a free quote, and then they basically write in their name and address and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it always means I have to email them straight back saying, thanks for getting in touch. Can you please send us photos so I can give?
Oh yeah.
We do basically all of our prices through photos. We don't go out.
Oh, beautiful. Yes, you would just have it there.
Yeah, if it's like an hour away, I'm not going to drive an hour.
Yeah, I get it.
And then they're like, oh, that's a bit more than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's just no point.
Yeah.
So, like, you probably would win more maybe if you're pressuring people, but I'm not about that life. I just want them, if they're happy with it, they're happy. So,
Yeah.
it definitely works for us, because that's how we quote. We just quote per door.
Yeah, exactly. I think once someone's seen the dream, out of pure interest, like I said, this is literally just a little project. I like building little projects out of pure interest. Is this the sort of thing that you think you would pay for?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We could definitely do like a service at the customer, where I'm just trying to work out like how it would work, because you just wouldn't want them, especially for you as well, you wouldn't want people to just get free like editing stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I think we could definitely do it where, I don't know what you'd charge per kitchen, but say it was like £10. You would charge them £20 to do a kitchen like design, and then they can see what it's going to look like. I guess it all depends how close you can get it.
Yeah.
Because if it just looks a bit like blurred but a different colour, then it would have to be quite quick.
Has to be good.
It needs to. The only other thing I was thinking is that when sometimes, as you can imagine, customers take pictures and they're pretty bad.
Yeah. Picture with the iPad.
Yeah. They just take a picture of like door to door, and it's no, I need a picture of the whole kitchen. So yeah, I think there's definitely a market for that.
Okay.
How much?
There's
would
not
he pay?
so many. When I say
level.
professional kitchen sprayers, a lot of the people that are trying to get into it are like decorators.
Yeah.
There's not many sole companies because basically our business, we're actually a car repair shop.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, definitely people, I guess how much you're charging,
What
or
about for
what we would
cars?
charge customer, that's what it would go down to from there.
Yeah.
But I think on the expensive kitchens that we do that are like 50, 60,000 for the kitchen, they would definitely tell to see what it would look like before. Whereas someone that's like their kitchen's worth like 3,000 and you're charging them like £1,000, I don't think they'd probably want to pay like £20 to get like a CAD design, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's really hard for me to say. Obviously, being the buyer, I'd be like, I would love to do it for £20 a month, but you might be thinking.
But how much?
£20 a month.
Yeah. How much, like, very roughly, how much, like, gross profit would you make on, like, your average job?
I mean, a kitchen spray, so I would say you make at least 80% profit on per job.
Okay. And your average ticket is how much?
Minimum would be like 1,500 to 2K, I'd say.
Okay. So on average, your gross profit would be, let's say, just call it around the £1,000 mark. So if it brings you one more spray per month, then paying like £150 a month wouldn't be crazy.
I was going to say between 100 and £100 a month.
Yeah. Mate, this is unbelievably valuable. I'll send it over to you. Like I said, probably lower your expectations currently.
for cars.
But I'd love to continue the conversation. If you have a look and have any thoughts, then that'd be brilliant, mate. Well, thank you for taking the time.
I'll plug one into the software and I'll try and change it to. Has it got like drop down menus of what colours you can change it to?
Yeah. Well, listen, mate, why don't I send you a WhatsApp right now? Send me a picture of a kitchen you've recently done before you did it, and I'll send one back to you using my tool so you just see it right now.
Yeah, do that and I'll send it back.
All right, Jonathan. Many thanks, man. I appreciate the time. Bye-bye. Mate, this is overwhelmingly positive feedback
It's
from
good.
people. Did you just hear him say 80% gross profit with an average ticket of 1,500?
You thinking of getting into the spraying game?
I'm just thinking this is the easiest value sell I've ever heard of in
Yeah.
my life. I'm sending him to this.
What about? I wanted you to be like, all right, what about cars, bro? Maybe that's a play, bro. Car apps, car spraying.
Yeah, it could be interesting, right?
I think, mate. This is a bit of a strange call. I'm not looking to get any kitchen spray, but I work in AI and software development, and I'm building an app for kitchen sprays. Would that be of interest to you at all? I can tell you about it in 30 seconds. I don't want to waste your time.
You're building an app for kitchen sprays.
Yes. So what I've built different renders of what that looks like, and it's super accurate. I'm wondering.
Easy. Just chuck it in ChatGPT.
Yeah, it is basically like ChatGPT, but it's got predefined colors already built in. It's got different styles, so you can tailor it to what you offer.
Mate, I'm already just chucking it in ChatGPT. It's coming out perfect.
Yeah. Oh mate, happy days. There's nothing ChatGPT could do better.
Looking at them, mate, they're literally, I'm just typing in what I want and it's spitting it out.
Oh mate, happy days then. Oh mate, nice one.
You know, no worries.
That is validation at the same time as well. But then
It's massive validation. It's massive validation.
Good afternoon, good. How can I help?
Hi there, how are you?
I'm well, yourself?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. This is a bit of a strange call. I'm not currently in the market at all to get my kitchen sprayed, but I'm working on a little project that I'd love to just chat to you about for a minute if you've got time.
Absolutely, no problem.
Okay, brilliant. So basically, I'm a software engineer. It occurred to me that this sort of thing might be really useful for professionals who are actually in the industry. And so I'm just was looking to speak to people like yourself to get your feedback or get your thoughts.
Yeah, there's all kinds of little gadgets like that. You know, there's one where you can print things out and put the board behind it or put the color behind it. But yeah, I guess I'm suspecting there would be a demand. Not everybody can imagine what their kitchen will look like in a different color.
Right, got it. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's very interesting. All right. Bye bye.
Are you planning on putting it out there, or what's your plan with it?
Yeah, at the moment, just trying to get feedback. If I hear from a lot of spraying companies that they would use this sort of thing, I'd probably commercialize it, to be honest with you.
I think that we could probably do this exact same thing for like 100 business use cases. But the beauty of it is that like I could just be like, hey, I built this kitchen thing, and it just dies. But like we've shown today that you can just call up businesses and be like, hey, is this something you're interested in? Half of them might say no, off. The other half are going to be like, actually, yeah, I do want something like this.
This is what I'm saying. This is what is so exciting. If you were trying to do enterprise sales, you're not going to get through. But here it's like, I just spoke to 8 people who own the business, who make the money. And they're like,
they
this
want to
brings
make
me more
money,
sales.
yeah. This is warm.
Hi, is this the spraying company?
It is, yes.
Hello, mate. So, a bit of a strange call. I'm I'm not in the market to get my kitchen sprayed currently, but I'm working on a little project. So I just wanted to give you a call to chat to you about it.
Is it a sales?
No, I don't. Like I said, I don't. Probably at some point I'd like to sell it if people tell me it's useful.
Obviously, without seeing it, the thing is, obviously, with ChatGPT, if I'm honest with you,
Yeah.
you sort of get, I call it a visualize, because something that we use on our website, and if you've seen it for Windows,
Yeah.
it's a generic house, change the cladding, window, whatever it is you're looking for.
Yeah.
So if I say the popular colours, I think there's just over half a dozen approximately, or a dozen, should I say.
Yeah.
But it would depend really. I'd have to have a look at it to say, yes, that would work, because obviously it is nice to be able to offer something. We try and go above and beyond with the clients and stuff. I say service and stuff. So to be able to bring out samples and stuff, but to be able to give someone an actual visual aid to see what their kitchen would look like in blue, green, whatever colour they're fancying, would potentially be good. But obviously, it does come down to
whether it's good or not, whether it works.
Yeah, and obviously costs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. And you're currently just sometimes pulling things into ChatGPT and saying, turn this into black.
To be honest with you, we've done some stuff at home with redoing sort of various rooms at home, and it's just it's a good idea to visually see it before you commit, if that makes sense as well.
Yeah.
It isn't necessarily spraying. This is like some tiles. We're looking for some bricks slip on one wall.
Got it.
To see what it's like. Some sites offer it and they're selling the product, but if they don't, then we'll use obviously ChatGPT, see if they can.
I see.
Get on.
Okay.
Yes, I always send over soon. You've got sort of like a link or something.
Yeah. I can send you
introduce you to people that would be interested.
Beautiful.
But obviously, have a play around with it first, see how advanced you could get it.
Yeah.
And then we can maybe have another chat. Where are you based from?
I've got to run, but
learn to sell, hey?
I'm telling you right now, with 100% conviction, that if you built this out so it was good and plugged into people's as subdomains, and if we took a day or two in the war room with a properly prepared CRM, a plan to run demos with people on calls, as in a Calendly setup or that sort of thing, I think you would have a multiple thousand MRR business really quickly. And then you could expand it nationwide. There's probably 1,000 spraying companies you could go to, exteriors, windows, landscaping. You'd have a huge business, bro. A huge business.
I like it, bro. I'm pretty pumped about what we've just done there as well. And the fact that we didn't show the demos, but the fact that we didn't show the demos means we can breeze through pretty quick. And to be honest, I think what you did there, like just sending in the photo. So if anyone's watching this, like you can just pre-validate. Like you don't even have to build the thing. You can send them, hey, here's what we can generate. Here's the photos or whatever.
There's your evidence, bro.
There you go, bro. Okay, team. Well, there we have it. I think that was pretty sweet. I think that was pretty successful. We had about, 10, 15 conversations. We had a lot of positive responses. We had a lot of, we're not really that interested. And that's fine. And like I said, I think the beauty of that is we are validating this build on day one. And you know what? There is some validation. People would like something like this. People are using things like ChatGPT. So then the question is, how can we make our tool 10 times better than ChatGPT? How can we help convert more sales for these companies? If we help these companies generate an extra $5,000, $10,000 a month in new business, then that makes sense for them to pay us $100, $200, $300 a month. So many different use cases, not only for Nano Banana, but even just general AI tech, especially here in the UK. These small businesses aren't going to be out adopting the brand new models. So yeah, that was good fun. I tell you what, it's hard to do the cold call. It's hard to pick up the phone. My heart rate was up on the first call. And you know what? I was rusty as well. I wasn't great, was I? But we made it happen. And perhaps that will be a teaser for the next series we do on the channel, which will be, okay, we've got all these builds, but how are we going to take these to the next level? How are we going to get sales? How are we going to generate revenue? Go to market? Bunch of stuff we can do there. But yeah, there we are, end of the 30 days. I've still got to do some editing, do some posting, but it's been a bit of a mad journey. So if you have been following, I do really appreciate that and appreciate all the support. It's been amazing. So shout out everyone there for watching. Shout out my girlfriend Molly as well. She's been amazing and super patient with me just being stuck in this room, glued to the computer. And yeah, over on Twitter as well, been super supportive. I'm looking forward to not building apps every single day. I will tell you that. So I think what's next, take a bit of time off. And then maybe one of the next videos will be a bit of a review. See what went well, what didn't go well, what builds have promise, what builds maybe are best left in this challenge. So yeah. So I know it sounds a bit cringy, it might sound a bit cliche, but we're only just beginning here. So make sure you're subscribed for our next videos. And we're going to keep building, we're going to keep selling. So follow along. And one last time, until next time, all the best.